YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Jumplight Odyssey Strategy and Tactics Quick Tip. So, today's quick tip is about exploration and off-site missions. So, when you jump to a brand new planet, you have a couple of things that you need to take care of before you can make proper use of everything else. There is this mission right here, the survey operation, boasting a 3-minute base duration and a 95% base success chance. This mission doesn't actually get you anything material-wise, but it does get you the ability to do other missions. As we can see here, resource extractions requires survey to know what kind of returns these are. But more importantly, completing the survey opens up a new type of missions, potentially two types of new missions. Or two different new missions. The one thing you can do while you're waiting for survey operation to complete is also the search and rescue. Now, as far as doing the particular mission, survey operation, because the base chance is so high, your goal with this mission is speed. You want this completed as quickly as possible so that you can gain access to the improved mission types on that world before the bad guys catch up with you. A couple of things you'll be looking for this survey mission type. If you happen to have somebody with the call sign of Leadfoot, that is the plus 25% mission speed, minus 15% mission success rate, that's the time to use your Leadfoots, is on this mission specifically. We, unfortunately, in this particular playthrough, do not have any of them. We have some good call signs, but not the rest of them. So in this one, I'm going to suggest that we go with a single combat specialist here, only because that will bump they have a base 5% success rate, and that'll bump the success rate up to 100%. Also, one other thing to note, you want to assign people who are on duty to any given shuttle team. The way you can tell is look at their uniforms. If they're wearing a tank top, they're off duty. Leave them alone. But if they have the full uniform on here, then they're good to go. So we'll grab Jorah here. Now for the others on here, the other members of a survey team, you don't need green because there's no they boost the amount of things that you come back with, but since this mission doesn't have you coming back with anything, you don't need any of them. You might as well grab an engineer to reduce the wear and tear on the shuttle itself during this mission, because you're going to want to turn that shuttle around and actually start using it for regular missions, quite quickly. And then might as well grab a scientist to reduce the wear and tear on the crew itself. So we'll go ahead and select this one and get them out the door. While you're doing that, in your first round, if there's any search and rescues, that would also be a good time for search and rescues here. This is a crew more specialized, equipped for it. And don't forget to change out your crews when shifts change, so that you're not having reusing the same crew that is on break. As you can see here, Tora, while one of our better mission members, is currently on break, so we don't want to keep sending her out. For the search and rescues, I would usually go with Marines for improved success rate, and then scientists for crew here. Crew resilience. I'm still testing whether or not the crew resilience will make the people that you rescue show up in a better state, so stay tuned for that. Now, there is one more bit of tech that you might want to get into that can make this process go even faster. One of the reasons why we are interested in getting our first survey speed going is to maximize the amount of time that we have to actually perform our missions before the zutopans come knocking on our door. As we can see, we're about 3 minutes off. This is about the shortest amount of time left that I'd be willing to send a shuttle back out before we move on. In this particular case, what I want to prioritize is the new mission that was found. So we're going to grab people with the best mission success boosting properties to them, because as we can see now, we now have this salvage opportunity with much better things, and most importantly, components. See how there's 10 more components up for offer? That's what we're really after. I mean, yes, we would like these resource extractions, but at this point, it's a little bit too risky. So we're going to go ahead and send them out on a salvage opportunity. 20% mission success chance is going to give us the best odds we can get right about now. So let's make it happen. We may need to stick around a little bit more than we'd be comfortable with, but given our Jumplight charge up speed, because I'm going with an alternative build here, we might not have much of a choice. The only reason I'm not sending this one out is because you need to factor in arrival and departure times. Because yeah, it's going to take 3 minutes, but it'll be about 3 minutes left by the time they get back. So yeah, just as the timer ran out, our shuttle came back, and it was a success. We are just about getting ready to get enough Jumplight to get out of here, so we're going to have to sit tight for just a moment. But all this wonderful stuff. Oh, and yeah, looks like somebody was still injured. You do need to be careful of that, but think of the components, man. The only reason I'm not sending out my starfighter here, we're about to have, we're about to get out of here, and we don't want to have a ship out there that could be possibly stranded. All right, we're good. Let's get out of here. One other way to get your surveying mission done is to build a high-speed comms upgrade module in your bay and build yourself a single Rapid class shuttle. The Rapid class shuttles have a smaller crew capacity and, from what I've heard from the devs, a smaller cargo capacity, but an inherent 25% mission speed bonus. And since we're not dealing with any sort of cargo for that particular mission, having one of these on hand will greatly improve your timings for things, letting you have more time out there to do all the rest of your missions. Once you have yourself a Rapid class shuttle, which by the way, you have to finish building the shuttle upgrade device first and then build your shuttle. There seems to be a bug where if you plan both at the same time, they'll never build the shuttle even after the dependency object gets created. But now once you have the Rapid shuttle, now we can put it to use. As we can see, it's got 25% and it only needs 2 crew. That also means that you can only get the benefits of 2 crew. But for these supply missions, all we really care about, or these scanning missions, all we really care is about speed here. Still no lead foots. You will gain call signs over time, so keep your eyes out to see when and if you do get a lead foot, because if you do a lead foot, that's a 50% speed improvement here. But now here we're just going to do a 1 to bring that 95 up to a 100% chance, and with the hay we'll get the engineer to keep the ship shape, and we will do our survey operation. Now again, 25% off is pretty darn good on normal planets. The planets that have heavy gravity and have longer mission types to begin with are even better. One other thing to note is you don't have to complete the survey in order to do the basic resource extractions. You just don't know what specific resources you're getting into, but based on the planet you can take a pretty good guess. Alright folks, so if you guys liked this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!